Hi YouTubers, my name is Danielle and I am a professional blogger for eContently. On behalf of Steve Replin from Replin Law, we're here today with business professional Malcolm. He's joined us today to talk about his business strategy and what's helped him become successful. So welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So if you do get to see the other video, I was talking about going to Germany. What I want to end up doing out there is one of two things. I want to build a dance studio for kids. Dancing has always been something I love to do. Not good at it, but I do love it, enjoy it, and I love like how it lights people's lives up. So like for underprivileged kids, I would want to do that just as my way to give back to them. And then I also want to start a way for people to become well versed on having a platform to get their passion out. My passion is particularly basketball, so I would love to do that. And I'm sure if I get to go over to Germany, get the right connections for at least the sports aspect. But like I said, Germans are a lot with business as well. But I think that's been like a lot of my family, at least, the struggle is they have a passion to do something, they just don't know how to get it out there, or how to become viral, or how to do whatever they want to do. And what I do in life is try to do what I want to do, and that's what makes me happy. So that was my goal for my business. Getting the funding, I guess, would be the biggest issue with most people, and then they just feel like they can never end up doing it because they'll never be able to get ahead, which would be my, I guess, biggest inquisition as to how to actually get the funding to start your own business.
Yes, and there's a lot that goes into funding businesses, but you're very smooth, so I'm sure that funding for your business would be no problem.
I'll be able to manage.
Absolutely. So Malcolm, how do you structure your day to, get your business goals done, and how do you really break down the big goal into mini steps to accomplish?
Gotcha. So I actually love, I don't know what name he goes by now, but Sean Combs. So I start my day between him and Kobe. At 4 in the morning, I wake up, I turn on music extremely loud, I get in a great mood, and I start dancing around the house just to put myself in the spirit to actually be up. And then from there, I usually have a checklist that I write every night before I go to bed on what I want to accomplish for the next day. And I usually will go into being on time for work for one. But I usually start out like I said, dancing, and then I'll go get a brief workout in, read something that's beneficial to like what I like to do, whether it be basketball, Kobe, LeBron, entrepreneurship. Listen to a lot of Jay-Z, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs interviews, and I just try to surround myself with information and just constantly feed my brain those type of positive vibes to help me progress to do what I actually like to do and what I want to do for the future.
I think that's important. Touching on some auto suggestion from listening to audiobooks and influencers. I think that's extremely smart, and I love that you wake up and you dance.
Yeah, I do. I love it. Actually, Diddy is the one who started that. I seen his autobiography or something, and he does that every day just to put himself in a good mood. And it's actually a lot of old school James Brown and Michael Jackson and just old soul. Not that I don't like new stuff, but it just hits me better.
I love that, and I think that's so cool.
Thank you.
So, what's one small step that people watching today can take to step forward to make their plans happen?
I think my biggest thing is always betting on yourself. A lot of people get down when things don't go the way that they want, or they see other people the same age, similar age, or who they know, and a way more advanced place in their life. My favorite quote, well, one of them is, "Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20." Everybody always goes through different things at different times in life, so bet on you, because you're probably one of the few, or maybe the only person who's actually going to bet on you, and just have a good belief in yourself and that what you're doing is something that you really want to do. And I think it's like fail-proof if you go into life every day with that attitude of, I'm going to be the best this that I can be at every time.
I think that's important. It's so easy to get discouraged, especially when things don't look like they're going your way, or you are comparing your chapter 1 to someone's 20th chapter. You know, I agree, and I think that it helps a lot of people when you can do the best you can every day and just be 1% better than you were yesterday
Right.
and to work on improvement continually.
Also, surrounding yourself with people of similar ideologies is big. I don't really cut any friends off, but I do distance myself from friends who don't share the same interests as me at this age of my life. Having friends is always cool, and having a diverse group of friends is always excellent. But sometimes you got to focus on yourself first and make sure that your goals aren't, being lowered because of the crowd that you keep.
Absolutely. You become like the people you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
And I think it's smart to have an alliance, have a team, and just be sharp and speak your brain.
Absolutely.
So, what are some other, mental affirmations that would tie into becoming a successful businessman?
I still look in the mirror, and first thing I do is smile. Thank you, mother. But the second thing I do is I tell myself one thing about myself that I love, and whatever it is, when I look in the mirror, the first thing I see, I tell myself that, and then the second thing is I'll just say probably like 5 times, "You are successful," and not that you will be successful, but that you are successful. And I really believe that, if you feed yourself what you are instead of what you aspire to be, then you'll just end up becoming it. And like I said, a lot of reading and a lot of people just, energy is real, long story short. So I believe that if you just tell yourself what you are instead of always saying what you will be, because then you end up not ever being it, you always just will be it. But because I tell myself, hey, I'm the best basketball player on the planet, I'm the best businessman, I'm right behind LeBron, and soon I'm going to be on top of him. And I really do believe it in my core. I feel like that helps me to stay motivated and not get discouraged, as well as just feel better about myself in regular life.
I love that. I love that. I love that. And we're so glad you're here today.
I appreciate it. Absolutely. And thank you again for having me. I love doing these. I love being on camera, so this is awesome.
So where can our YouTube viewers find you?
Okay, and again, on Facebook, you can find me, Malcolm Morris. There's 2 L's in Malcolm for those who can't spell it correctly. And then on Instagram, it's smooth as fuck, SMOOVE_as_fuck.
And Malcolm is smooth as fuck.
So
don't forget to hit the subscribe button and sign up for the notifications bell. We're seeing fresh videos every week. We'll be talking with Malcolm a couple of years later, perhaps next year, to see how successful he is and how basketball has helped him and building his business and how you can be smooth as fuck too. So don't forget to follow Malcolm on Instagram, smooth as fuck, and we'll talk to you soon. And this is Danielle signing out with this month. Thanks for watching.